Good evening, guys. So, box review. It's not often I do one, but I thought you guys might be interested in seeing my latest acquisition. And I've always been interested in the bigger scale, so I got a 1/16 scale SU-100. So I thought let's have a look in the box of this. And I haven't opened the box yet myself, so it's gonna be you and me, guys, opening and checking what's inside this. Having a bit of a hard time finding a good camera angle because it's big box, but let's try and show it. They show some rendering on of the tank, the photo etch parts. It's 2 sprues on it, decal sheet there, just a picture of it. Different color options and the markings A, B and C, and probably this side will just same. Rear is just, I don't think I can get it in full. No, won't be able to get it in full frame. So it says it's 1100 plus pieces, and when built it's almost 60 centimeters long and almost 20 centimeters wide. So let's open this box, see what's inside it. Oh, great. Tighten that a bit. Regular Trumpeter releases. Jeez, no idea where to start. I'll check that later. I'm gonna change the camera angle for that one. Painting, and it's reflecting. The paint schemes, the decals. Yeah, pretty good. Sorry guys, I don't even know where to put all this. Somewhere. I'm gonna unpack everything and then put the box down. There we go. So let's start with the decal sheet. I don't mind opening it on the bag, so let's do that and check. Take the cutting mat. Hang on. There we go. So let's see. Yeah, it look really good. I'm no expert on decals by long shot, but this looked fine. I don't even know who makes, if it's Trumpeter makes them or, because they never label them. So let's check the boxes first. These are the tracks, I guess. Of course I'm gonna fight. Track parts. I'm not gonna open these, I'm gonna lose them. rubber. These are just taped so I can open one. So yeah. Jeez, they're big. Oh my. So yeah, these are just the running gear parts. And tracks. Really hard place. Check the other box. Let's see, probably has to do with the upper lower hole, my guess is. Yes. So this is part of the and from what I have read and understand, since SU-100 is based on the T-34/85, Trumpeter has retooled their lower hole running gear that's from their T-34 kit, so check. Really not. Looks good, but overwhelming with these. Yeah, gonna be a big one. No idea what they managed with there. If that's supposed to be there, I don't think. That's probably gonna need some sanding. And some weld seams, if you can see them. Yeah. Then we have take one. You see that the wheels. Now take one out for you guys. Identical sprues here. Yeah, looks like they. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Fit them back like they were. Probably not. We have springs and a tow rope and some other metal parts. We have the one part for the headlight, I presume, and some poly caps for something. It looks small to be for the wheels, but we'll see. And here we have the lower hole. So here you have the size. Let's take it out and check. There's a texture all over. Lower. Yeah. Yeah, they texture the entire part of the lower hole here and here as well. Detailed underside. This is for the landing gear parts. I think the springs will go here on the inside, some kind of tires. Oops. So yeah, that just shows what size it will be if my hand is here. So packing box back, and oh, something else. Yeah, both edge parts, big sprues, and smaller one. So, and let's put that aside now. Let's start with the mountain of sprues and show them that's gonna know what everything is. This is part of this will go on the inside of the lower hole, I think, and hold the springs for the moving suspension on it. So the molding is good. As I said, these parts I think are from the older T34/85 kit Trumpeter released. So I don't know how many years it is, so they might lack some details compared to the newer ones that is for SU-100. Yeah, these are parts of this is part of the engine lids, I think, and yeah, back engine grills and stuff, some hatches, handles, and probably the exhaust pipes and the shrouds or whatever they're called. Sorry, they're nicely molded. No flash to speak of, and they all had this weird texture. Tentacle sprues. No, it wasn't. And they were stuck to each other. There we go. So I have no idea what everything is. Looks to be some boxes, and first aid box, it looks like. Some parts might be part of the interior, since it has a full interior and engine and everything, so I probably not gonna know what half of the stuff is for this kit, but part of the fun and learning. Let's try and put it back, or do it later. Some bigger parts. Very nice molding on it. The detail on this was pretty good. And also the back. That's pretty pretty impressive. probably, I don't know if it's part of the turret ring or because it's a tank destroyer, so it doesn't, yeah, don't listen to me, I have no idea what I'm talking to. Really shows the parts molded recently, and the ones from earlier kits are very crisp and fine. The newer ones, I presume that's why. But they say the old T-34 had some pin marks and stuff on the wrong places, but apparently they corrected all that with the retooling, so it should be fine. That's a big space left for something, who knows, in the future. It's probably part of the upper hall. So what do we have next? This is for the rear. What happens when you don't cut the plastic all the way through. Yeah, so this is rear plate, I think. Should be, or yeah. This I have no idea. Something for the rear probably. And this also have the weird texture. It's almost like it doesn't cover all of it, but it might maybe it should look like that. So you see. Engine parts. Wow, it's a big engine. Very cool. This part for the cylinder heads stuff. Let's see what this is, probably part of the exhausts and interior details. Yeah, let's put them back. And for the next we have the biggest sprues are still untouched. Here we have two identical sprues. Probably some extra track links to put on the outside on the hull, handles, hooks, some fans, probably fans for the in the compartment, so these were identical sprues. ignition. 3 sprues of that. And that is like my finger. 3 identical sprues like that. Oh, probably gonna be my longest video yet. Hope someone still is looking, not bored. You can understand what I'm saying. My incredible bad English sometimes. Now here we have fuel drums, I believe. Extras stuff, they have them all over the tank. And some kind of softer, yeah. No idea what this is. But they sure have some big gaps in some sprues, so who knows what they have up their sleeve. Maybe 125. Who knows? Part of the running gear. Suspension parts and either wheels and return rollers and 2-part towing hooks that, okay, for the towing cable. So I can put this together again. So now I have 2 very big bags left. See what, and the instruction. Ammo rack, part for the suspension, the springs inside the hull. This is probably the rear plate and the inside, so yeah, probably. All the big parts here for the hull and yeah. Know what it all is, of course. But great. I don't have any room to store this. This is right, 2-piece barrel. Holy crap. That's big. Really nice texture on this one piece. See if you can see it. Yeah, that's very nice details on that one, and this one as well. What, Jesus, what a gun. Yeah. You have to excuse me, I never dealt with the 1/16s before, so it's pretty humongous. Last sprue. interior parts. Here on the radio, I think. Probably floor and yeah, some interior details. As I said, very nice moldings, no flash speak of or anything. So shows it's one of Trumpeter's newer stuff, because it is really some great stuff. And here we have a part that got loose from somewhere, so put that in the box. I'm gonna reposition and pack some stuff away, reposition the camera, and we go through the instruction booklet. So be back soon. So let's have a look in the instruction manual, book almost. "45 steps, and I'm sure you could see a lot there. So we start with the sprue map, and it's numbered, every sprue, so let's go with this amount of plastic. And of course it's the engine they start with, and the color callouts all the way. That's good. Zoom out a bit more and out, not in. There we go. Maybe you can see some more. And so just the engine is 2 steps. So, but it's a lot of painting here. Then I go over to the springs for the suspension, and it's, as they say, movable, no cement, and there's 2 different kind of springs, both the long and the short springs, so really keep an eye on that. Then I wanted to start placing, and cutting and removing also, so good indication it's the lower hole is part of the older kit. Yeah, the polycaps goes here. I thought they would look small for this kind of kit, but I guess you don't need bigger. There's a lot of paint callouts all the way. And here you can see all the suspension parts in there. The light is really ticking me off today. Starting to get bad. Anyway. So here you can see starting to lots of parts for the interior. So here we have the ammo starting. So more interior parts. Here we have completed ammo storage, so yeah, good hit on this one, and it probably blow up pretty nice. So step 16 is where they mount the engine, and you can see here it's actually a rather big part of the tank, the engine, if it's to scale. So yeah, that's actually looking forward to building this, but not sure I'm up to skills needed yet to tackle this one, or at least it will be a very long project with all this painting and stuff. So tracks, coming very late. Here I'm mounting the gearbox. So yeah, the parts I said was for the third ring and stuff, it's actually the gearbox part, so yeah, don't listen to me. So step 23 is the road wheels and track, so coming pretty late. Now I start the upper hall parts. Most of the photo edge is probably here. But very nice and detailed instructions, so no problems there. There's a lot of parts with no cement, so ever hatch. And I'm gonna, if you paint the interior, you want to show it off, so every hatch and stuff will be left open, or be able to open on this one. And we'll see, it might even be not glue the upper hole so you can lift it off. I've seen pictures of that being done, so that's probably what I'm gonna do, because if I spend weeks of building the interior, I'm not gonna glue it shut and not show it off. So here's part of the gun. And I don't know if when they say 60 centimeters long, if they count the gun, because yeah, probably they will. So here, final pieces of the build. So mating the upper holes and lower holes and all the fuel run some extra track links there and some front fenders. And yeah, the paint callouts for the tank itself was on this sheet, but every other paint you have to go through the entire book and check, because they don't specify that anywhere else, it seems. So yeah, might be a good idea to go through it and write down all the paints you need, because once you start the interior, you're going to be painting all the time. So yeah, this is definitely my longest video yet, guys, so hope someone is still listening, and I hope you enjoyed looking into this. I sure enjoy doing it, so I'm gonna enjoy building it sometime in the future. So anyway, guys, have fun, talk to you later, and until next video, keep on modeling, guys.